Why do alcohol blackouts erase your memory? So, alcohol blackouts are one of the most mysterious and potentially dangerous side effects of heavy drinking. You might have heard stories of people being talkative and fully functional one night, only to wake up the next day with a disturbing void in their memory. But why does this happen? And how can alcohol, consumed in just a few hours, so selectively erase entire chunks of experience? The science behind alcohol-induced blackouts reveals not just the potent power of this common substance, but also how deeply it can alter the intricate workings of the human brain. To understand blackouts, it's essential to know how alcohol interacts with the brain. The bloodstream carries alcohol rapidly to the brain, where it interferes with communication pathways that govern memory, judgment, and self-control. The most important structure in this story is the hippocampus, a seahorse-shaped region deep inside the brain, crucial for turning our fleeting experiences into long-lasting memories. The hippocampus acts like an internal recording system, capturing the details of our lives as they unfold. When you drink heavily, especially if your blood alcohol content rises quickly, the hippocampus becomes a major target of disruption. Typically, the brain encodes memories through a process known as long-term potentiation, or LTP, essentially, the strengthening of synaptic connections based on recent activity patterns. When LTP operates smoothly, short-term memory shifts into long-term storage, allowing us to recall events days, years, or even decades later. However, alcohol throws a wrench into this machinery. It disrupts LTP in the hippocampus by changing how neurons communicate, slowing down their responses, weakening their connections, and making it nearly impossible for experiences to become permanent memories. In a blackout, your brain is actively failing to record what you're seeing, saying, and doing. Even as you appear coherent and active to those around you, the severity of blackouts depends largely on how high your blood alcohol content, BAC, gets, and how quickly it rises. Blackouts usually occur when BAC passes 0.16%, about twice the legal driving limit in many countries, but the risk is also heavily influenced by your drinking pattern. Chugging shots or multiple drinks in quick succession floods the brain with alcohol before it can metabolize or adjust, overwhelming its processing centers. Whether you're drinking beer, wine, or spirits doesn't matter as much as how much and how fast. There are two main types of blackouts. Fragmentary blackouts, sometimes called brownouts, leave you with patchy spots in your memory. You might recall a conversation or a place if someone reminds you, but many details remain lost. En-bloc blackouts, the more severe form, wipe out large stretches of time completely. No matter how hard you try or what cues are given, the memories simply don't exist. Digging deeper, alcohol works as a central nervous system depressant. It increases the action of gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA, which calms neural activity, while suppressing glutamate, a neurotransmitter necessary for learning and memory. Functional MRI studies during intoxication show the hippocampus can become so underactive, it's as if parts of the memory circuit go offline completely, while other areas, such as those required for walking or talking, may stay partially functional. But alcohol isn't just affecting you during the drinking session. Heavy drinking disrupts sleep, specifically REM sleep, which normally helps consolidate memories after a night out. If you also add stress, say from a chaotic party or an emotional upset, your brain releases cortisol, a hormone that, combined with alcohol, further impairs the hippocampus's ability to store memories. Finally, genetics matter. Some people inherit enzyme variants that metabolize alcohol more quickly or slowly than others. Those who process alcohol slowly are more likely to reach dangerous BAC levels for longer periods, increasing the risk of blackouts. Ultimately, preventing blackouts means pacing your drinking, eating before and during alcohol consumption, staying hydrated, and being conscious of your stress and emotional state. These strategies give your brain and body the support they need to keep memories intact, even when you choose to indulge.